Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. This is your love reading for the month of December. I've done your general one. Sorry I'm late with this month's. I've just had a lot on. Before we get into the cards, I was just tuning in and intuitively there, and I was picking up that someone doesn't want to lose out, okay? So I'm not sure if that's you or the other person or someone you're involved with, but they don't want to lose out, okay? And that kind of reflects in the cards as well, so we'll go through them in a second. Just like to say a big thanks to all my likes and subscribes, my comments and my shares. I really appreciate the support, so thanks very much. I don't take that for granted. Can I also say, if you're new to my channel, a nice warm welcome to you guys also. Right, so I'm going to be using Gilded Tarot, Romance Angel cards, and I'm going to use an advice and guidance card from Messages from Your Angels. And the Universe Has Your Back cards. These are pretty cool cards and I just want to incorporate them into this reading. Right, so let's get started. It's really funny that I said that at the start anyway, before I even turned over the cards, because you've got the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords talks about someone winning out at someone else's expense. We can see the other person there in the background. They are defeated. The other person has been victorious in this sort of conflict, fight, or whatever it is. So yeah, this talks about one person winning out over another, and that could be in the course of, through some sort of communication, thoughts, and yeah, and how they've communicated their thoughts maybe. You've also got the Strength card for December. So this is saying that you're going to have to be strong to get through this month. You're maybe going to have to pull on some inner strength. But you know, that'll be a controlled strength, not going absolutely mental or wild. We can see here the lion's got a chain round its neck, so it is a restraint to some point. So you are going to be strong, okay? You've got the Eight of Pentacles as well, so you're going to be working towards something, whether that's a person or a relationship. You're going to be, you know, doing a lot of work, research, maybe a bit of investigation. Yeah, so I don't know why Sherlock Holmes came to mind there. That's what my friend calls me. But yeah, I'm getting a bit of Sherlock Holmes, so maybe something's going on behind the scenes there. Alright, so the first card... Oh no, wait a minute. Sorry. Way ahead of myself. Overall feel for your romance angel cards is children. Now this could be small children, grown-up children, but it says your love life is being affected by children. Underneath that you've got make the effort, okay? So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and underneath that you've got new love, okay? So for some of you guys, there is a new love or a potential for a friendship to turn into love. It can also, to me, indicate someone coming back from your past, because there is a soldier, he's come back, he's been to war, and he's offering her a rose. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? And, you know, don't rubber them or ignore them, because they are worth validating, okay? Right, so let's have a look, let's get into your reading. So the first card you've got is the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. If not, this is just the, you know, that's the Taurus card. The energy for this card is, the Hierophant usually is, it talks about traditions. So it's morals, beliefs, values, okay? It can talk of marriage. It can talk of someone who's involved within a big company, like a charity or an organisation, a church. It could be something religious. Yeah, so this could be the situation, or someone that you could be involved with. Or maybe it's someone that you will seek advice from. You've got the Nine of Pentacles there also. The Nine of Pentacles, I think you got these cards last month. These two cards. I'll need to check, I'll need to watch it. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about... now this could be you or someone else who's quite happy being single. You're financially abundant, you know, you're fairly successful in your career, you're quite independent, you're not relying on anybody else to bring your comforts. So this could be you or someone else. The next to that you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is a card that denotes no emotion or feelings because there is no human aspect to this card. It's just mechanics. There's no animals, there's no humans within it or living things. So this tells me this is, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is basically called the Destiny card. So this is your destiny in the works, okay? Once the mechanics are serviced and they're they're operated and they're moving, nothing's going to stop that, okay? So destiny is in movement, and there's nothing that's going to stop that situation. So underneath the Hierophant, you've got attraction. So whether you're in a relationship or you're not, or you're single, there's definitely an attraction here. It's a mutual, a genuine attraction. And this card just tells me that you've not to live in the past, that you've not to panic about the future, but it's about living for the moment, okay? And when you start living in the moment, then that has great value to your romantic life. There is, however, going to be some sort of heart-to-heart conversation in the month of December for you guys. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other now, okay? It's safe to do that, and maybe that's what's needing to be done. Okay, maybe them thoughts of last month are needing to be aired. Underneath the Nine of Pentacles, about being independent and financially abundant, and possibly like being single. You've got let go of control issues, and just let it unfold naturally. So stop trying to control the situation. If you're not trying to control the situation or a person, then it's vice versa. They're trying to control you, or they're trying to control the situation that you're in. Now, you definitely had this card last month because I remember reading it. Deception. So there is something still not there, still lingering from last month. If you did get this card last month, I'll check again, but I'm pretty sure you did. If you got this if you watched last month, then you'll know that this card came up. So this is deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, so not everything is as it seems, okay? Someone is not being honest with their feelings. There is 3 people in this card, so for some of you it might donate to a free situation, okay? And yeah, maybe this is why it's right next to heart conversation, because this is what's going to be needing to be done. Maybe you know that you know what deception or dishonest actions or words have happened, and now you're going to have to talk about that, okay? Now you've got the Wheel of Fortune there, so that's the Destiny card, so that is destined to happen, okay, whether you want to or not. And underneath that you've got pay attention to the red flags, another warning, Virgo. Alright, we can see her here, she's got a hat with curtains, and nobody's pulling the wool over her eyes. But she can see what's right in front of her, but there is a translucent figure up the top. Sorry, can't get my words out. And she's pretty translucent, so things are not as they seem, okay? The signs are cautioning you, so if you're picking up things that you think's unusual or a bit strange, please pay attention to that, Virgo, in the month of December, because these are signs that something is not right. With that all said and done though, you do have the true love card underneath, okay? So whether that's someone who you're dealing with, there might be someone coming back that you've previously, maybe the person is the person there in the background, you know, that someone's winning over someone else's expense, so just be careful of that card. Whoever you're dealing with, if there's 2 people, then it's just saying this is a romance of a lifetime, okay? So there is some things that need to be ironed out, Virgo. You do have to have a heart-to-heart conversation. There is some sort of deception, or something's cautioning you, something you know in your gut is not right. Don't ignore it, because that's probably the worst thing to do, okay? If you do know something's happened, or you've been deceived, or somebody's lied to you, then have it out. Have a verbal conversation about that, and tell them that doesn't sit right with you, or how you feel about it. Right, so I'm going to ask for some sort of guidance from the universe as your back cards. So Orchestra of Spirit, can you please give me a card for Virgo for love? What advice and guidance they need to know about in December? And while I'm shuffling these cards and waiting for one to pop out, I'm going to just give you a quick recap. So there is something surrounding children this month, okay? It's saying to make the effort. There is new love for some of you guys on the horizon. But the overall feel is someone's won out at someone else's expense. We do have the deception card, so that could have been a three-way situation for some of you guys. The strength card is there, so you're going to have to pull in some sort of inner strength. This is you studying late at night, doing some sort of research. You're maybe spying on someone through social media. You might be doing some research to see what other people have been saying, and maybe this is you getting to the bottom of the deception that you've got here. And and the red flags that I've been cautioning you. You do have the tradition card, and the Nine of Pentacles is talking about like single life. There is a genuine attraction for whoever you're dealing with. If you're dealing with two people, it's definitely with one of them. But you've got to kind of let it go, control issues, and I think things will be a bit more straighter when you've had a heart-to-heart conversation. Alright, so what card can you give me for Virgo, please? Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. So this is the universe has your back cards. Alright, so there is a moon in this card at the bottom here, and a moon to me represents something coming out you didn't know before. But the message on the card says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lenses of love. That's beautiful. Right, Virgo, let's see what other advice and guidance, Orchestra Spirit, can you please give me a card for Virgo for love December, please? What do they need to know? What advice or guidance does Virgo need to know for the month of December? Oh, here we go. Zana, you got this card here. She looks quite spiritual. She's very pure and white. And it says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe, okay? So by the end of the month, that's how you're going to be feeling. That's probably why you're getting red flags, and you're maybe doing a bit of homework on that, and things are going to come to light, and then you're going to have to, have that chat. Alright, Virgo, have a great month. Have a nice Christmas.